Hello everyone, you alright? What's up? It's nice to be here. Thanks for having me. I'm Sam. A lot of comedians will start a set by telling you a bit about themselves. I'm going to start a bit by telling you about me nan. So I'm going to start. My nan, she is 98. She's called Pauline. She's got dementia. I'm a carer for my nan in the day. Then I couldn't do this in the evening, and I just keep my fingers crossed she's all right on her own for a little bit. She got Antiques Roadshow, shot some Word Original. She'll be fine in the morning. We had social services come round quite recently. You don't need to know why. They came round, they sat me and my nan down, and they said to me, they went, look, Sam, if Pauline keeps getting bad like this, we are going to have to look at putting her into a home. So I turned to my nan and I went, Nan, what would you think about that? And I'll never forget what my nan said to me. Because she looked up and she went, well, I've got no idea who Pauline is, but she sounds fucked. My nan getting dementia, best thing that ever fucking happened to me. Best thing that ever happened to me, because my nan, very homophobic. One of the most homophobic people I've ever met, unbelievably homophobic. And then, she got dementia, fucking forgot she was homophobic. And now I'm back in the will, so... Yeah. Don't get caught a faggot and I get a house in a few weeks. Any other gay people in? Nice. That was easier than Grindr, wasn't it? Throw you all a little bit of a curveball. I'm not actually gay. Thanks, my mum laughed as well. A lot of people do assume I'm gay. I'm bisexual, but I'm just very camp, you know. But a lot of people do assume I'm gay. You know, I was talking to a girl at a bar quite recently, and she went, "You know, Sam, if you weren't gay, I'd probably date you." And I said, "I'm not gay," and she had a panic attack. I'm just very camp. That's what it is. I'm camp because my mum and dad's divorced, so I didn't have a male role model growing up. You know, all I know about my dad is whenever he heard the song Here Comes the Sun, he used to shit himself and run away from responsibility. I joke about the divorce all the time, you know, and I probably shouldn't because it was a very difficult time, especially deciding who's going to keep me. You know, because I could either go live with my dad, meaning I'm raised by an abusive alcoholic, or I can go live with my mum, meaning I'm raised Christian. That's what we call lesser of two evils, because... I'll be honest with you, Liverpool, after 5 rounds of come by I'd take a slap. Bisexual. I had a woman come over to me quite recently after a gig and she went, "You're bisexual." I went, "Yeah, I am. I hope that's okay with you." She went, "I've got a warning for you." I went, "Fucking what's your warning for the bisexuals? Go on." She went, "You're bisexual. Make sure you don't give women AIDS." Correct reaction, Liverpool. Because I did this bit in Nottingham a few weeks ago. They all looked at me going, "Well, that's really good advice." So I said to her, I went, "Why do you think you're going to do that?" And she went, "Well, if 1 week you have sex with a man, he's going to give you AIDS. The next week you have sex with a woman, you're going to give her AIDS." Now, what I should have said is that's really homophobic, quite anti-gay rhetoric that most people left behind in the 90s. But what I actually said to her was, "Do you really think I'm having sex once a week?" It's one of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me. I don't know if you've ever been talking to a bigot and gone, "Are you flirting with me?" I shagged her, we had fun. I've got learning difficulties as well. So bisexual and I've got learning difficulties. The fact I'm performing here means Tony now gets money from the government. I've got something it's kind of similar to autism, I've got something called Kabuki syndrome. I was tested for autism when I was quite young, and a medical professional told me that I wasn't autistic enough to be on the spectrum. Yeah, so 6-year-old me said, well, technically, everyone is somewhere on the spectrum because the spectrum goes from 0% autistic to 100% autistic, so everyone's somewhere on the spectrum because that's how a spectrum works. And they fucking tested me again after I said that. They were looking at me going, are we sure they're not autistic? Because they've just said that and they really like trains. Can we try again? People say stupid stuff to you when you got learning difficulties. My mum's the worst for this. She always goes, you know, Sam, I wouldn't want you any other way. It's fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. Because that makes it sound like she wanted me to be disabled. You know? Like when she was pregnant and people were going, do you want a boy or a girl? She was like, oh, I don't mind, as long as it's got no social skills whatsoever. Teachers do it to me too. They go, oh, you know, Sam, just because you've got learning difficulties, it doesn't mean you can't do what other people can do. Which is exactly what it fucking means. So, you know, like I'm not retarded. Well, technically. So. Right, doing that bit because the whole audience go, oh fucking hell. Can they say retarded? I've got learning difficulties, I can say it. I can't spell it. I'm glad you like that bit, not everyone does. I had a woman message me after a gig on Instagram and she went, you were disgusting. I went, excuse me? She went, you were vile on that stage, pretending you've got learning difficulties. I went, oh, you know, I'm not pretending I've got something called Kabuki syndrome, it's a bit like autism. And she went, no, I know you don't have learning difficulties. I was like, you're not my fucking doctor, how do you know? She went, I know you don't have learning difficulties because I've just seen you talk for 20 minutes. So you're not properly disabled, are you? I know. I was very shocked because I didn't even know my mum had Instagram. So proper Jared Williams. On a slight serious note, I trained to, for a very long time, I trained to be a primary school teacher because I wanted to give kids with disabilities a better time than I had in school. When I was in school, it wasn't really prepared for me. I didn't feel I reached my full potential in school because the education system, when I was in school, it wasn't built for people with autism or any disability. So I wanted to go into teaching to make sure kids like me are given a better time than I had. That's what I wanted to do. Which sounds really nice, but please bear in mind, the second I started making money doing this, fuck those kids. I was there like, I'm off to see Tony Carroll and friends. Enjoy the window licking, cunt. I've had teachers ask me, I've had teachers go, oh, Sam, why did you stop teaching to do comedy? And I was like, because this is fucking way better. I love doing that. I've done so much cool stuff doing this, you know. I've been on telly. Yeah. The Undateable is fucking great. Oh, right. I need to get off. I need to wrap this shit up. Right. I'll tell you quickly about my ex. I've just come out of a relationship. My ex-girlfriend was asexual. No sexual feelings, no libido, kind of a weird thing. You know, I was with her for 2.5 years, 2.5 years without sex, kind of a strange thing. You know, she always used to say to me, she always went, Sam, I feel bad that I'm not like the majority of people. And I always had to say to her, Rachel, if you don't want to have sex with me, you're exactly like the majority of people. But every now and then, she'd get a sudden urge to be sexual. Came out of nowhere. Like 99% of the time, one of the most innocent people on earth. Then 1% of the time, it was choke me. There was no middle. She woke me up once at about 5 a.m. She started shaking me. I woke up like, fuck, is there a burglar? And I was like, no, she's just horny first time in her fucking life. And I went, Holly, what's up? She went, I want to give you a hand job. I went, are you sure? She went, yeah. I went, no, but are you sure? Because about 4 hours ago you had a panic attack, so I wanted to go to bed without a t-shirt on. And she went, no, I want to give you a hand job. So I said, go on then. So she went down to the area. Now, as I've said, she was one of the most innocent, most sweet people I've ever met. She'd never done anything sexual. She'd never watched any porn. And she very quickly realised she doesn't know what a hand job is. And what I'm trying to tell you, Liverpool, is she just punched me in the dick. For about 15 minutes. Yeah. Never come so hard in my life. These have been dead nice. If you enjoy my stuff, I'm on Instagram. I have a half-hour comedy special. We're doing a tour next year. It would really mean a lot. It really does help me out if you follow me. So if you go follow me, it's Serrano Comedian, which is Serrano, in case you're not middle class enough to go, oh, like the ham. I'll be upstairs at the bar as well, so if you want to come over and give me your phone, I'll type it in for you. I usually have QR codes, but I've fucking left them at home because I'm a mong. Honestly. I gave Jamie Hutchison's brother a run for his money. And so if you want to follow me, that'd be beautiful. If you don't want to, that's absolutely fine. I know my stuff's not for everyone, you know. I know I'm a bit hit and miss, you know. So if you don't want to follow me, I'm not like upset, you know, because it's not my fault you're homophobic, is it? Yeah, you can take time around me. See you later. Thank you.
Absolutely fantastic. He's going to be absolutely brilliant. Want to watch Sam Serrano. So we'll give him a round one more time, Sam Serrano.